Well, happy Thursday, everybody. It's a JSAC99 thread on the Adam Carolla subreddit. It's the only place where people who used to be fans of Adam Carolla can go and they can talk about the show. Today, it's ACS September 29. It's Ali Colbert. Ali Colbert. I don't know. She's going to talk about a lesbian experience, I think. I don't know. Let's get down to the show description. Adam explains why people driving electric cars, this is something I've been thinking about, are likely more prone to speeding tickets. This might be true. I think that this is true. He probably got pulled over again, is what happened. That's why he's talking about it. But yeah, here's why. All right. So there's all the full self driving, which isn't even really full self driving yet, half automated driving going on in the Teslas. I want a Tesla. Everybody should drive a Tesla. They're probably, they're awesome. They are the future. So you're in one of those, and the cop is, taking radar like those sneaky cops do, just sitting there in the middle of the median, just pointing that radar gun at their balls, and then turn around and pointing it at you. That's what they're doing. Click it or ticket, right? They're just clicking their little finger on that button, just whatever kind of close MPH that comes out of there. They're like, all right. But then they're just looking at you and they're profiling, and they see the electric car and they're thinking, well, in this Tesla, is this some, 17-year-old kid who's napping and playing Minecraft while he's driving because he knows he's got full self-driving on? Because they always try to catch drivers, sleeping with the Tesla autopilot on. You cannot do that. You're still driving a car. In that sense, I do agree that it's annoying that Tesla calls it full self-driving because it makes you think that you should not be driving. And I know that they say you have to have your hand on 10 and 2. You have to have your hand on the wheels if you've got that stuff going. But yeah, you're right. People are thinking that it's really taking over, and eventually it will, but it's not there yet. And so with all that going on, the cops are like, let's take a look at what's going on in this electric car. And you're more likely to get pulled over, I think. And that results in a speeding ticket. Unless there's other reasons. I don't know. I haven't listened to the podcast, so I don't know what Adam said. Now, here's where the sentences get weird. It's before getting into chauffeuring, his driving instructor to buy porn. How is that a sentence that is logic? Driving, why does Adam have a driving instructor, and why? I guess this is a long time ago. This probably happened in high school or something, that the driving instructor wanted him to go. Wow, I don't know what's going on here. And a recent attack in a Queens subway. Don't know about that. Business and media attorney Matt Belinsky comes in the studio to talk about the controversy surrounding the LA Times and its owner, Patrick Chunxiong. I heard something, but don't know about what's going on there. Matt explains how Patrick has given his 28-year-old daughter major influence at the paper and how she seems to be using it to endorse local candidates. They get into Gavin Newsom's opinion on why people are leaving California. They get into Gavin Newsom's opinion on why people are leaving California. This sentence, it just annoys me because California is awesome. It's awesome. Go there. Lots of California are incredible. Yeah, things are expensive, but yeah, there's a lot of people to take care of, and a lot going on there. To complain about why Gavin Newsom's talking, I'm like, dude, do you remember when I destroyed Gavin Newsom? I was going to start a thread that's called, do you remember when Adam Carolla destroyed President Newsom? Because it's looking like he could be president as the Democrats search for any candidate. But it's just funny. Why does he harp on this? You can tell he really envies Newsom or something in some way that he keeps bringing him up for no reason. He is the governor of the state, though. Comedian Ali Colbert gives the gang some insight into the lesbian experience. Bring me some insight, honey. From being in a sorority, wow, all right, to convincing men you're not into them. So all right, we went from political political talk about the LA Times to a lesbian experience. Is this a guest that Crystal's bringing on? That's what I want to know. Did Crystal get bringing Ali? Ali? Um, that would be funny. I don't know. Maybe they talk about that. They talk about the Denition. Is that a word? Denition? Denitian? I've never seen this word in my life. Deiniteo. That doesn't seem like it's spelled right or a word, but I'll assume it is, and that the lackey spelled whatever that is right. Oh no, it's supposed to be definition. Okay, that's what happened. It's supposed to be definition. Talk about the definition of queer and look into the status of Miley Cyrus. What is going on? Harry Hay and Andy Bell from Erasure. Ali talks about getting engaged and having her eggs frozen before questioning Adam's fertility. All right, this sounds like a funny conversation. This whole section here, actually, I'm making fun of it, but this is actually listenable. I think that they might have a conversation that isn't about Gavin Newsom's politics or the LA Times. This is something that's okay. So at least they chop this up into two parts. I hope that's the way it's broken out on the website. So if you want lesbian Ali, you can get her and only her. Is Gina on here? Oh, Gina Grad reports the news of today, including Walt Disney World closing due to Hurricane Ian. Dave Chappelle performing Creep with the Foo Fighters. Interesting. Ooh. A chess cheating scandal. Yep, I heard about those anal beads. And Alec Baldwin welcoming a seventh child. He's still getting laid. I'm probably going to delete this, but my one time in Maryland involved drunken mill hunting with a prominent senator's son. I believe these are quotes that are coming out of Jay Hopkins, and they are getting better. Jay Sackett pulling, obviously, only the best out of the day's threads. There are only a few posts here. Sackett, of course, coming. Sackett, were you watching the hockey games tonight? Do you know that I bet the under in 6 hockey games tonight, and I hit all of them, and I turned $100 into $1,300? Did you know I did that? That's right. That was a good night tonight. They get into Gavin Newsom's opinion on why people are leaving California. How can he possibly govern after Adam destroys President Newsom? The Alico Bear gives the gang some insight. Is that insight about cum? Good job, Newlack. Yeah, I know there's a lot of spelling and grammatical errors going on. Good job. You know what? By the way, we can make fun of the lackey. Has the lackey gotten angry at us? Has any lackey said that they don't like the criticism? Constructive criticism, I may add. Newsom didn't answer Preet's question. I don't care about this. What do lesbians know about Cummins? That yeah, we're catching typos. This is what people on Reddit do: is they catch typos all the time. So yeah, I'll say this section looks kind of listenable. And if for some reason I'm looking for something to listen to, I'm not going to listen to this. But you could, if you want to. You could check about the Diantion of queer. Diantion. Diantion. Dude, you should patent that word. Diantion. It's a pretty good one. All right, guys. That's the Adam Carolla subreddit podcast. I'm your host, Ken Braverman, because when I have nothing to do, I browse this forum. And my Asian girlfriend gets super pissed. She stalks all of my posts. I told her I was going to bed, and she's going to be extremely angry when she sees that I posted this. So get ready for that. But she will do a podcast about this subforum. I've brought it up, and she will do it. So you can ask her any questions, and she'll respond to them. Okay. Good luck, everybody. Enjoy your podcasting.